Gabrielle Chanel was born August 19, 1883 in Summer, France to Janine Devoyer and father Albert Chanel. Her mother worked as a laundrywoman and her father was a street vendor. Chanel's parents had 5 other children later on.
In 1895, Gabrielle was 12 years old and her mother passed away due to bronchitis. She was 31. When her mother died, her father Albert sent her 2 brothers to be farm laborers and sent her and her 2 sisters to Corzy in central France to live in Abusin, where they took in the poor and cared for abandoned and orphaned girls. At the age of 18, Chanel was way too old to be cared in the Abusin, so she went to go live in a boarding house for Catholic girls in Moulins.
She started off as a child learning how to sew with the nuns that raised her. She wanted something that would become huge later on in life to the fashion business. She started to know some of the most famous designers in the 20th century. She did her job, which showed pride for doing what she loved. She wanted to show people they can do anything. Coco Chanel is the only fashion designer to be on Time's magazine list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century.
Chanel wanted a signature scent that was hers. She wanted it to be like when she was in the Abbey Gardens when she smelled citrus and petal roses. It was a symbol to her that she had this scent. She started testing and surrounding herself with the scent that was most complete when she was growing up. The bottle that became famous was the Coco Chanel No. 5. The scent was released in May 5th, 1921.
She wanted women to feel like they could have a piece of clothing that was classic. Coco Chanel designed the cutest little black dress in her collection. She wanted something women could dress down or up in, which means for any occasion. She created what she thought was the best style or design for her collection, and by Gabrielle modeling her hats brought something she would have never thought of. Chanel's modest career bloomed when Gabrielle Dorzat was modeled in her hats in 1912. The more famous models came in, the more she got looked at. She can design some unique styles.
In 1971, Chanel was 87 years old. She went on a long drive. When she arrived at the Hotel Ritz, she died in her sleep on Sunday, January 10, 1971.